What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Wars. Thanks for joining me today. We're here. The market is open. It's Tuesday, and we're ready to make some money. So welcome. Thanks for joining me. Today, I'm going to review my trades. I'm going to talk about probably the most efficient way to make money in the markets in terms of screen time involved, and that's going to be the opening range breakout. So if you're ready, let's step into the war zone. First and foremost, why don't you let me know where you're tuning in from tonight? Let me throw your name up on the screen, show you some love. We have Bad Indy in the building. What's going on, brother? Taro, what's going on? Ruth, good to see you. Jonathan in the building. What's going on, brother? Ron, you like that badge? I love it, bro. Thanks for the support, man. I appreciate that. Ricks, what's going on, brother? All right, guys. Welcome. All right, so we have Glenn from New York City. What's going on? Salstar from Kitchener. What's going on, brother? Solja, San Diego. Tom in the building. Trading Wars Army. Eden from Rochester. What's going on? Mohammed from Burbank. What's going on, guys? All right, let's dig into this, man. Let's do one more. Let's shout out to my brother right here. Motivate Sage. It's Chillwack in the house. Wait, one more. Roman. We can't forget our brother here. Ramon. Hey, Rich. Hope you're having a great day. And everyone else. Thank you, brother. All right. So, guys, let's hit the replay and let's walk through the day, guys. And as you guys know, man, my strategies don't change, you know. K Trader, what's going on? Melbourne, Florida. And STK, what's going on, brother? My strategies don't change, guys. I mean, I've put in the work over the years to develop something that works, and I'm not going to be changing it. The only thing that needs to happen is execution, right? When you find something that works, you don't need to change anything. What you got to do is just execute on your trade. So one of my go-to plays is always the opening range breakout. And here we are on the 3-minute chart. So whenever I'm looking at an opening range breakout, I'm starting off with the 3-minute chart because that's the most aggressive. Below 3-minute, you have the 2-minute chart and the 1-minute chart. And the problem sometimes with the 2-minute and the 1-minute chart, sometimes it's a little bit too fast, or sometimes the signals are not as clean. So I found that the 3-minute chart is very effective. And what I like to do is I like to see where we open. So you could see here, guys, look how beautiful this bar is. Let's discuss this. So I always let the first 3-minute candle close. And as you could see, we were opening right here against the Friday's low. Okay. So that right there is an indicator to me that we can have some volatility. And the reason is because any bull that bought over here, okay, any bull that bought over there, they could be in a trap right now because they can be in danger, right? Because their position, it's opening red. They might have to take a stop loss. That's the whole concept. So I'm looking for that explosion right off the gate. So hit me with a 1 if you follow that concept. And let me go to the live commentary in the morning. Very quick day, guys. Pretty much done within under 5 minutes today. All right. So let me show you my thought process. So good morning, all. We're hugging Friday's low here. Going to see at the open and let you know if I'll take the orb. The short trigger is also below us. So the short trigger was there as well. But the short trigger didn't get filled at the open because we opened too low. So hugging Friday's low here. Let's try the opening range breakout with small size to test the water. So the 3, the 5, and the 15. So those are the 3 time frames that I focus on. You can do all 3, but I recommend you start with one of them and focus on that. And if you're going to do 2, I would do the 3 and the 15. And the 5 is because 5 is kind of in the middle. So you won't have enough time to execute the trade. So do the 3 and the 15 if you want to do 2. Okay. So you could see here that we got filled and the rest is history. We made some big money. And let me explain what I do. So right there, that is showing me, okay, we have some traders that might be in a position of having to cover their position. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to draw 2 lines. One line at the high of the candle and one line at the low of the candle. And pretty much all I'm trying to do right here is if it breaks the high, I want to buy calls. If it breaks the low, I want to buy puts or, go long or short. And the reason behind that, guys, is I'm expecting volatility. I don't have a directional bias. Like, I'm not saying it's going to go up or down. I'm letting the chart tell me what to do. And this is one of the most powerful things you can do as a trader. Let the chart pick the direction for you so you take the emotions out of it, okay? So if it breaks this yellow line down, we're going to go in for the puts. So here we go. Next bar comes in. Bam. Literally, that is 1-to-1 on your money. That's about 30% or so on the options on the puts. Pretty much your day is done within literally about 2 minutes. right? That's what a beautiful opening range breakout looks like. Okay, so you want to get about 1 bar, okay, or at least half a bar generally. So I start scaling out. I use the Fibonacci. Okay, so I'll show you what I do. I take the Fibonacci, I put it on the candle like this, and all of these Fibonacci targets here, these are all my targets. Okay, and you'll know because I have big size, right? So that's why I have multiple targets. But you can see if we look at this closely, friends. Okay, get the pen and the pad out right now. Look at this closely. Look at the next candle. And I want to show you this very, very carefully. This is a measured move. What is a measured move? A measured move means the full length of this candle, okay? That's about, $1.09, okay? If I copy that and I paste it, this is exactly the range it went. It went down exactly $1.01. Sorry, it went down. Am I doing this right? So you get the math, guys. I'm too tired to do the math, but it's the same distance. So let's say it moved $1. The one extension is exactly $1. And you're gonna be surprised when you study this and when you master the Fibonacci and you add it to your trades. These measured moves are very powerful. That's where I take my targets a lot of the times. And you'll see as soon as we hit that measured move right there, check this out now. We have an inside bar on the 3-minute. So this was the long opportunity. So if you missed the orb, you could take the 3-minute inside bar. And then check this out. Bam, 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 bam. Beautiful. So that was it. Like that was my morning, pretty much done trading. Didn't need to take on anything more risk-wise. I was happy with that. Made my money on the short. I covered. I followed my plan. I used the Fibonacci extensions. I had one little bit of a runner left at break even, and it came back and took the runner, and that was it. Okay. So you guys follow me there. Hit me with a 5 if you guys follow me there. And it's so impressive, the measured move. The market, it's science. It's mathematical. There's a lot of things happening here, guys. There's a lot of robots and algorithms. And I want to open your eyes so you can see that. Okay? So I want to open your eyes so that you guys are able to help use these when you're trading, whatever you're trading. Have those fibs there help you with your targets, okay? So you'll see my commentary here. Okay, short opening range breakout, partial target hit, falling here, cover some more. Who's banking with me? Cover, cover, cover. Leave a runner on only. Massive drop here, guys. Congrats. Very nice trade. Clean. That's how I like to do it. When I start off at the beginning of the week, I don't want to take on too many trades because if I end up being in the wrong side, I don't want to get into a big hole and then I got to dig myself out of that hole during the week. But that's my personal way of trading. You can trade multiple times. There's a lot of opportunities, but as you get into the game and you've been trading for a longer time like me, you'll start to realize that you just want to maximize your time. Okay. And then from there, guys, remember I talked to you about the gap fill, right? So here we go. Here's the gap fill right up here. Okay. We fill the gap. We put in a little push higher, then an inside bar with a nice push down. Then we pop back up, we retest and have an outside bar. And that outside bar, guys, boom, that was the high of the day. Beautiful. Very, very beautiful. That outside bar was extremely, extremely beautiful. And then you can see the bot is doing its work over here, doing the call outs for the good trade. So once I'm done trading, my bot takes over and it calls out any good fractal setup. So 5-minute or 15-minute. It looks for good setups that you can take. And I prefer you guys do this than do gambling and just following things blindly. Like use the alerts after that I leave. Use the bots to help you take good trades. All right. And if we were to take some previous day action setup here, if we use previous day's range, if I take it from the high to the low like this, you could see again, right? We tagged that 0.169, right? That's, one of those extensions that I created. This one is not a real one. This one I created. So we came down here, pop. That's why I love using that one on SPY. And then when we rolled over later on in the day, the afternoon leg, right? Let me show you guys some fibs right now. Actually, oops, cancel. Hit me with the 7 if you want to see some fib action right now. Hit me with the 7. And if you guys, just trading the fractals, guys, there's still good money to be made here. Look, this inside bar was a nice winner. Outside bar, nice winner. Outside bar, nice winner. Inside bar, nice winner. The chop comes till 11:35. That's where you have most of the chop. But all of these guys, they really paid extremely well. We even had the Nirvana that came in at 13:30. So 1:30 You guys know the Nirvana is one of my most powerful indicators. And this one is a dangerous one because it has a double inside into the outside. So that's a Nirvana with an inside bar before. And that was just devastating. Look at that. Bam. Beautiful. Okay. All right. So let's do the fib. So what was going on was the first thing that I showed you was what was happening in the morning. We had a first Fibonacci, which was just this candle. It went to the one extension. So it was a complete measured move short. The shorts made some money. They're happy. We go to the 5 so we could see the bigger picture fibs. So we always going to have a morning leg. So here was the morning leg. Okay. We had that big push up. Remember, I talk about this greatly in the books. We have a big push up and then we start to pull back. Like I said, it usually takes the first half an hour, right? Around there, first half an hour to the hour. So what you do when we start pulling back, you take the fib from the low to the high like this. Okay. And then you could see here, guys, we tagged the 50 perfectly. That's beautiful. That's algo. It's all algos today. Very algo driven. Pull to the 50, barely made a new high. Then we rolled over. Then once we roll over, the easiest one that you guys can draw is the afternoon leg. So the afternoon leg comes in lunchtime, right around 1 o'clock or so. So what you want to do here is you want to go ahead and some idiots in the stream here. Get rid of them. Anyways, I don't know why people want to troll and come to the stream. Like, we're actually like changing people's lives and helping people to get their dreams. And we have dumb idiots that come here and try and ruin it for everybody. Makes me sick. Makes me absolutely sick to my stomach. We're on a mission here, guys. The people that are here, you choose not to be like everybody else. You choose to live a different path. Okay? You choose to be different. And I'm here for you guys. I appreciate you guys. All right? And that's the thing about this world. There's like people always trying to ruin it for everyone else. But nonetheless, we ignore the negativity. We keep going, okay? So just focus here. Let's get back to this. So we have right here, guys, the high. And we pull it down to the low right here. And you can see we have the afternoon leg. So the afternoon leg is probably the easiest one for you guys to draw because it takes the full range of basically the day, right? So once you have that established high and low, we usually going to start pulling back in middle of the day. So when you pull back in, guys, the area you want to watch is always going to be the 618. The 50 and the 618. You always want to watch those two. Those two are always key. So we come back to the 618, guys. And look, if you're waiting for a confirmation bar, guess what you get? You get an outside bar right there. Okay. So we get that beautiful outside bar, and that outside bar, that's a confirmation, right? Because now we go to the 618, we get the outside bar. So we have the confirmation. That is a very powerful setup. So you can wait till later in the day and take your time. Okay. And then you can use a combination of the fibs plus the confirmation, and you have a better setup. All right. There we go. So hit me with the 8 if that all made sense. Did that make sense to you guys? And one more thing that I want to mention, for those that feel like the 3-minute orb is a little bit too fast, we also had the 15-minute orb, right? So the 15-minute opening range breakout, here it was, the 930 bar, beautiful push up as well. Okay. I mean, when we look at this chart, for those that follow me, you know, we can't ask for a better day than this because like almost everything worked. We had the orbs work. We also had, look at this outside bar at the top of the range. And then look at this holy grail. For those who trade my Trading Wars advanced pattern, like look at that beautiful holy grail on the 15-minute chart. Like it doesn't get any better than that. Like that's basically like free. So God bless everybody. Thank you so much for being here. And my work is my legacy. I put my heart into it. And when I see it working and changing people's lives, it makes me feel good. Because it's not enough to live in this world, but you need to live with purpose. Okay? You need to live with purpose, guys. Interesting. All right. So I had 2 more trades later in the day. One was on Microsoft and one was on AMD. So Microsoft was a loser. It was a good setup here, but it just didn't work. Wow. So I went with a little bit of a tighter stop here, and I think I messed up this trade actually. I think I put the right one in the room. Let's see. So I think in the room, I did a wider stop loss to protect everybody, but I think I went in too tight here. Let's see. Microsoft entry. So this was the scanner, right? So you guys know in the midday, we do the scan, okay? And for the scan, we're looking for the fibs, right? We're looking for Fibonacci plays. We're looking for butterflies, and we're looking for straight up Fibonacci legs. I'm going to teach you this. This is very advanced. So if you get confused here, no worries. Stick to the opening range breakout. Stick there. If you get confused with this, stick to the opening range breakout. Watch my videos on the Fibonacci, and if you really want to, if you like it, then you can check out the book too. Okay, but let's do this right now. Let's get a pen and the pad out right now. Okay, let's get the pen and the pad out. I'm gonna show you guys something that's really crazy. Okay, and this is my exact process that I do every single day, and you can do it on your own. Okay, you don't need to be in the room. People that are in the room support what I do and they appreciate what I do. But if you don't have money, if it's not if it's not the right timing for you, no worries. I'm gonna show you how to do it right now. Okay. So make sure you have the pen and the pad out. Hit me with a 9 if you're ready. Let me show you this in detail. Okay. So remember what I said in the beginning, right? In the day, you're gonna have a leg. You're gonna either move up or you're gonna move down. Yeah, fibs work on everything, brother. So you're either going to move up or you're going to move down. So what I do with the midday scan, I want you guys to remember this, is I scan for the inside bars, okay? I scan for the inside bars. So what does that mean? If we go to the hourly chart for Microsoft, you can see that this inside bar came, okay? So this inside bar came, and what does it mean? What does it mean? When an inside bar shows up on the hourly chart, what does it mean? It means it's consolidating, okay? Right? What's going on, Marcelo? It means that it's consolidating. So if it's consolidating, it means it's in the middle of the range. It's not at the high or the low. So if it's not, you see, watch here. This is in the middle of the range. It's not at the high or the low. So what does that mean? That means there's going to be Fibonacci. There's going to be Fibonacci in play because a Fibonacci is looking at the interior of the range. It's looking at the middle of the range because it's looking for pullbacks, right? You following me? Hit me with a 5. Are you following me? The Fibonacci is looking for pullbacks. So when I scan for the inside bars and I post them on Twitter, I'm basically telling you there's Fibonacci plays that's going on here. That's why I love those scans. Okay? So remember, these plays are not at the high or the low. It's in the middle. So we have to take Fibonacci-based trades. Okay? So the first one was Microsoft. So this was my exact trade, and I think I got stopped out by 1 cent here. It's my fault because I went with a tight stop loss, okay? So at the time when I posted it, let's see what time I posted it. So I posted it at 11:10. So 11:10 is here. I'm going to hit the replay, so I'll show you what I'm thinking, okay? Right there, okay? So, and I said entry 287.18, okay, which is right there. That's 1 cent off. And then the stop 284.50. So you could see that okay, so I decided to put my stop loss. I moved my stop loss too early. That's my fault. I feel like I got a little bit impatient. Okay. But the plan, the stop is supposed to be at the low of the day. So that's my fault. Okay. So let me tell you exactly what I'm thinking. So when it comes to the scanner, it's here. So what I'm thinking is this. Microsoft had a big push in the morning, so I'm going to buy the dip using the Fibonacci. Where? I want to buy on the 618. That's just literally what I'm doing. I want to buy on the 618. Okay? Are you following me? Hit me with the 6 if you're following me right now. So personally, I lost on this trade. I'm just going to tell you guys, and you'll see why. I think I got stopped out by like 1 penny. That's my fault. But the concept is what I want you guys to focus on. Okay. So now we come in, we tag the 618, bam, I'm filled. So we're feeling good, right? Like you feel like, hey, it looks good. We're making money. But then we have a little pop, right? Then we start taking some heat. Okay. Start taking some heat there. So right there, that's when I made a mistake and I put my stop up here. Okay. So that was my fault. And I'm going to make sure I make a note on that because what happens is it comes back, touches The stop, where is it? Right there. See, it touches the stop loss for me, but the original plan, the stop was here. If I just was patient enough, I could have held it. And then we had the move. There was the algo it stepped in. See that? That's mine. And it hit the target. See, the target was right here. So that's on me. But that's what I'm looking for in the midday. I don't average down with these plays. You can, but you have to make sure you're sizing properly, because if you average down too many times, you can get into a too big of a position. You can blow up your account. So eventually we hit the target, but that was play number one, which was essentially looking for a straight up Fibonacci leg. Hit me with a 10 if you understand this concept, okay? And if you want to be very aggressive, guys, what you could do right here is you can come in on the 618 and you can just take it up to the 50, but you got to have a much tighter stop. Like once this candle closes like this, you want to put your stop right below it. So you're going for hit or miss, boom, boom. It's going to go in, hit, okay? That's what you want to look for. So you can go tighter, but you got to have a tighter stop loss. Otherwise, your risk to reward is going to be harder. All right. So, I mean, yeah, in hindsight, I wish I bought here, but that's hindsight. When you're trading in reality, like what I'm showing you, I'm always coming on the 618. I'm always going on the 618 because sometimes it's going to tag the 618 and it's just going to rock it up. Okay. So the next one we took was AMD short. So this one is a butterfly. So this one is a butterfly. This one actually worked and I made money on it. It's a butterfly. You might not really get the concept yet, but it's an advanced Fibonacci pattern. So what is a butterfly? So a butterfly is when we have one leg, right? This is the Trading Wars Iron Butterfly. I literally created this because it has to follow certain rules for me. So where's my butterfly? Right here. So we have to have this morning leg like this, and then we have to break it. So once we break that low, now the butterfly is in play. And what I'm looking for here is I'm looking for to break the low and to come back up into the 618, which is right here, and then to roll over. So you could see right here, guys, I almost got stopped out. Look, let me bring my position over. Got filled right here on the 618, came back up, took a little bit of heat, bam, then rolled over into the close. So that was a beautiful one. You could see AMD was right there. So those are the two that I took in the middle of the day. So I start off with SPY in the morning, right? And that's pretty much all you need. But I like trading and I want to keep learning different things. So that's why I trade as much as I can, but to a limit. I don't take any trades. I don't take more than 3 or 4 trades for day trades. I'll have automated trades that do their own thing because it's like a separate system, right? But from day trade perspective, when I'm picking charts, I want to keep it clean. So there we go. All right. So technically both were winners if you kept the original plan. For me, only had this AMD one to recover to Microsoft. But yeah, there we go, guys. So that was my day. Hit me with a 5 if you enjoyed that. That really helped, man. I mean, I'm a real trader, guys. Every single day I'm here. I come to my rooms on time. It's been like I don't take days off. I barely take vacation, guys. I'm there because I love the game. I love the game first and foremost, and I love helping people. And it's just like a challenge. It's like I feel like I'm in a professional sport. Like I feel like I'm in the NBA, and I gotta get up and I gotta push. I gotta get better. And like, what do you guys think I'm gonna do after this? What do you guys think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go right now. I'm gonna do some back testing. That's what it is, you know. And you guys, my friends here in the community, I'm always gonna share with you guys and put you guys over. I always will, because when I started the stream, I used to have 1 person, 2 person, 3 person. Look, we have 125 people right now, and I'm just super grateful for that. So thank you very much for that. Okay. Nobody's going to stop us, guys. I'm a different type of person, man. I'm telling you, I came from poverty. No one will stop me, period. I came from poverty, guys. I came from like nobody that I know from my schools, high school. None of them are, they're all, you know what I'm talking about, guys. They're either dead, they're in jail, they're losers. And we just have something inside of us. We just want to keep going. And I want to encourage you to be different. Don't look at everybody beside you. You want to be the top 5%. Keep pushing. You're going to get there. Let me tell you what you need to do. Figure out what your purpose is first. What's your purpose? What are you really trying to do? What do you want? You want money? Okay, well, if you want money, then what you got to do is you got to sit down every day and you got to brainstorm ideas how to make money. That's how I got into trading. Because I said, look, I want to make extra income. Well, I'm going to start trading. And then when you put that purpose with action and you focus on it every single day, then all of a sudden you start getting different opportunities. And I met my mentor back 7 years ago because I wanted to get into trading, and I was ambitious and I was courageous, and I lost $20,000 in the beginning trading options. I lost my money, but I think because I didn't give up, that really like showed my mentor that I was serious, right? So you got to know what you want to do. You got to brainstorm every day how you're going to get there, and you got to hold yourself accountable. Like for me, if I don't do at least 2 hours of back testing every week, I know that I'm not going to be on top of my game. It's like I'm trying to show up to play in the NBA finals and I'm not taking free throws. You know what I'm saying, guys? So we can do this, man. I have more things to talk about that's outside of trading. I have things to elevate yourself. Okay. I have things to take you on another level. And I will do that when the time's right. Okay. I promise you I will, because I've helped many people. Trust me, guys. I speak at high schools every year. I go to universities. I talk to kids, real kids that need help, that don't have good guidance. That's what we need to be doing. Things like that. Okay. And I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to help you guys. I promise you. I'm going to help you. I'm going to elevate you guys. And just remember this. This is the thing about trading. It's not about being right or wrong. Don't think it's about that. It's about this. It's about having something that you can consistently follow. So taking an opening range breakout is something you can consistently follow. There's no lines, there's no bottoms, there's no cups, there's no spoons and forks. It is what it is. 3-minute bar closes, you take the orb. That is something you can apply yourself and get better at. Okay. The second thing is you have to be consistent with it, right? You have to do it. You have to be able to do it every day, and you have to stay the course. You got to take 100 trades. I do it all the time. Before I evaluate something, I need 100 trades. 100. That's how you can evaluate this. And then the last thing to remember is this: risk to reward. That is very important. Risk to reward. Because if we have a 2-to-1 risk reward, we only need to win 34 out of 100 trades. And I'm going to tell you guys a funny story. I've been working on a strategy that I've been testing, and then I'm going to start putting some money into. I'm actually starting to put money into it tomorrow. I have a strategy that's giving me 4.3 R. So it's making 4.3 times my money for every trade. So do you guys know how many trades do I need to win out of 100 to make money? What's the number? You guys tell me. Okay. So 4.3 R. I have a strategy that I'm building, I'm working on, and it's giving me 4.3. I'm not going to talk about it until I actually put my money on the line and make sure it works, because I'm not that type of guy, right? So 4.3, what do you guys think? What's the number? So if I'm making 4.3 times my money on my winners, I only need to win, I think the number is 19. 19 out of 100 trades, or 18, something like that. 18 or 19, right? So let me ask you a question now. If you have the right tools and you have the right strategies, that I'm teaching all these strategies for free, guys. Let's not get it twisted. It's all on my channel. Do you feel confident, guys, that you can win 18 out of 100 trades or 19 out of 100 trades? Do you feel confident? Hit me with a 1 if you feel confident. This is what trading should be focused on, about risk to reward. It's not about the chart. The chart is just a part of it, but the money making side of it is through the risk to reward and the mathematics. Okay? So I hope that motivated you today. Know that we're going on a strong journey. We're going to the top, guys. Okay? We're going to the top. Just trust me. We're going to the top. And I want to encourage you, because I learned stuff from you. You guys, listen, it's not just about me. You are creative. You have that power in you. You already have the drive because you're watching the video. Okay? You already have the drive because you're watching the video. You need to be creative. What do I mean by that? How did I create these strategies? How did I create Fibonacci, like these fib legs? How did I create them? Open up the chart. Start back testing. Start brainstorming ideas. Well, what if I did this? Well, what if I did the 618 or the 786 or the 90? Or what if I add the 10% extension? Those are the things that went through my head throughout these years. You can do it too. And you are so blessed that you're going to have ways and strategies that are going to be even better than mine. You can do that. I believe in you. Okay? So make it happen. Let's go here. Jonathan, what's going on, brother? Trading War Army is the road to success. We must be proud and continue to build each other. Rich has solidified his legacy. I'm honored to share in it. Thank you, my brother. We're just getting started. We are just getting started, guys. Trust me. All right. There it is. I know we went off on a little tangent, but those people that know, they know how I am. Life is more than just the stock market. There's a lot more to it. And the mentality you have outside of the stock market will come into the stock market when you're trading. So you need to be right mentally, physically, before you even come into this game, because it's a tough game. You better believe there's people that are there's sharks on Wall Street that'll eat you up. So you better be ready, come with a plan, know what you got to do, manage your risk. Okay? So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to end the broadcast here right now. And I need you to leave a comment. Every Sundays, we do giveaways. Every Sunday, we do giveaways. We did 2 giveaways last Sunday. So just drop a comment, help me grow this channel. And when you drop a comment, you have a chance to win in the giveaway. Okay? So I just want you to comment on anything like the orbs, the fractals, the fibs. What are you feeling? What are you enjoying trading? Do you like midday scan? Do you want to play the morning? Is it important for you to be done by 10 o'clock? Like, just talk to me. Let me see what's going on in your head. All right. And as always, guys, if you want more and if you feel like I'm giving you value and you're learning and all that, check me out at tradingwars.com. Guys, someone's in my comments on YouTube and giving WhatsApp numbers. Okay. Like someone is in the comments and it's like, guys, I'm not on WhatsApp. I'm not on Telegram. I'm not on nothing. I'm on tradingwars.com only. Okay. So don't get fooled. There's a lot of scammers. This is the way the world is. You guys see how it is. So you have to be strong and just keep pushing, and be the light in the darkness. Okay. Thank you very much for your time. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.